Hi. Okay, so many people have been asking, what do I edit on or how do I edit? So today I'm going to be giving you guys a tutorial. So what you're going to need for this is just CapCut on mobile. So yeah, let's get into the video. Okay, first you want to import your clip to CapCut. So I've done that right here. And then you want to go all the way back and remove this part, so it looks a little better. Now we're going to go to step 1. Cutting out all the dead spaces, so you can hear when I'm not talking and when I'm talking. Hi. There I start talking, so I'm gonna press the video and then press split and then delete where I'm not talking. So just press that and then press delete. Hi. And then when I pause, I just press split and then until I start talking. So many of you guys have been asking me to do an edit. Okay, but sometimes I struggle, so I just cut until I get to the perfect moment. So I'm gonna do that to the whole video. Okay, I'm done with that. So I've cut all the dead spaces out. So now let's get into step number 2, text. So you want to get good text, right? So we're gonna go to text and then press add text. And guys, don't use auto captions. Like, just don't use auto caption. It's just not good. So many people use auto captions. It's just lazy. If you just do like add text, it's gonna be so much easier. So what you wanna go, okay, so don't use like a bunch of fonts, like it's gonna be too much going on. Go to fonts. Then you can choose whatever font you want, but I usually use Montserrat doesn't, so pick this one. And then you want to enter the text what you say first. So first I say hi, so I'm going to do hi. And then I want to go to styles and press stroke, and you can choose whatever color you want. I usually do black and turn it up to about 80%. Then I usually go to glow and press this one. That's free. And I usually use white and turn it up and turn it down to about 25. Now we're done with the main like text, so now you can change it, like have it wherever you want. I'm gonna have it here. So hi. So that's where I stop saying hi. So, and to make it a little better, we want to press a keyframe in the beginning and one in the end. So there's the keyframe button. And in the beginning, you want to have a small hi. Hi. And if your word is long like mine is, press a keyframe like in the middle instead and make it big. So it goes much better, and I just delete that. So hi. And how to make it look much better, press this little thing over here and then go until you see rebound out. Hi. Okay, so now once you've done that, it should look like this. Hi. Now what you want to do is press this and you want to press duplicate, and then you want to drag it there. Okay, so here I say change the text to your next words. Okay, so many people. Okay, so now I just duplicate that and then and I don't do text on the entire video. You can if you want to, it's optional, but I don't. Hi. Okay, so many people have been asking, what do I edit on or how do I edit? So today I'm going to be giving you Okay, so when I say you guys, I usually do a finger emoji pointing thing, and so here is a you. So I'm gonna press overlay and add overlay, and then add the photo, of course. Now we want to go and all the way here and press remove.bg, and then you can either do custom removal or chroma key, but the auto removal costs money, of course. So I'm just gonna do chroma key and drag it to the black because that's the background. And the intensity, if it's like 1, you might see a lot of of that. But the more you do it, the less you can see it. So I usually put it like 25. And this also works with green screens and stuff. But on the chroma key, you can only pick one color. Now I'm gonna add a keyframe here, guys, and a keyframe here. So here I'm gonna make it very small. You guys a tutorial. So what you're gonna boom, or actually be giving you guys a tutorial. And then and whenever I say something really good, like when I said tutorial in this, for example, or when I say like 100 or like money or something, I usually make this style different. So I just make the I just make the stroke like a different color. So for tutorial, when I say tutorial, I'm gonna change it to this red, and then a tutorial. There you go. Guys, a tutorial. So what you're gonna need for this is just and when I say CapCut mobile, I'm gonna add a picture of a phone and CapCut. CapCut on mobile. But this is for CapCut mobile. What you're gonna need for this is just CapCut on. So yeah, let's get into the video. And now I've added like all the pictures and everything that I need. And now when I say let's get into the video, I'm gonna be doing in the end here, press effects, video effects, and when I search fade out, and pick this one. So yeah, let's get into the video. And you can change the speed. So yeah, let's get into the video. And now it looks like this. On mobile. So yeah, let's get into the video. Pretty good, pretty good. Now step 3, sound effects and background music. So if you want to use some background music, you gotta first check if it's copyrighted or not. But when I make long forms, I usually don't use background music. I usually only use sound effects. So I'm gonna be having some sound effects in my Discord server, which you can join by looking at my bio. So you can get some from there. Hi. Okay. And you can also get sound effects from CapCut, like by pressing audio and then sound effects. So when I say hi, I want to add like a clicky noise. So I just search click, and then you can. We're asking, what do I? So it sounds like this now. Hi. Okay, so many people were asking. Much better. There's a bunch of sound effects you can find here, like funny, swooshes, ASMR, like there's just so much that you can find. And in the end here, when I say let's get into it, so yeah, let's get into the video. I'm gonna add a swoosh effect. So here, and then I will search swoosh. This is just CapCut. So I added this. on mobile. So yeah, let's get into the video. Pretty good. And then I just split it. Okay, so now step 4. Contrast. So press one of the clips, and then you want to go here and go to adjust. And then you want to adjust brightness. You can choose however much you want to. If you want to have like very dark, if it like or like this. I usually do 4, and then contrast this. Yeah, don't make it too much because then it might hurt like people's eyes. I usually do like about 10. Saturation is just colorness, so I usually do 5. And brilliance makes everything brighter, so I usually put that on 10. Sharpen. I don't really do anything on sharpen. Highlights you can do it if you want to, but so I usually make it like -10, and then you can make the shadows a little better. So I usually keep that at like 0. So we set that. And then whites you can have like so it's like much white like brighter. So I usually put it at 5, and black I keep it like 1 to 0. And then vignette. This is really good if you want to have like this kind of like if you're like closing your eye, maybe kind of looks like that, or a fade or hue or grain. And then once you pick all those, I press apply to all, so it applies to all clips. Well, that was basically everything you needed to know. I have done a tutorial on how to make thumbnails on CapCut Mobile, so go check that out. And go ahead and join my Discord server so you guys can get sound effects and background music. So yeah, that was it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and subscribe if this helped you a lot because I'm trying to reach 1.2k subs. So yeah, like and subscribe. Bye.